Hey guys, so it is a messy hair kind of day, so just don't pay attention to that, even though now I just called it out, now you're probably going to, but this isn't really a beauty video anyway, so it's all good. Even though I have makeup on, I am going to be doing some Halloween makeup after this, so that's why I had to at least look presentable with some makeup, and I'll change out of this, but that's besides the point. So you're probably here because you are like me and you are on the beginning journey to minimalism, or you're interested in learning more about minimalism, or you just like these kind of videos. So basically, I just wanted to sit down with you guys and talk to you about where I am in the minimalism world. So I definitely am not yet. So I am still a person who has probably an average amount of things is what I would think. I had more things to move into this place than Shadell did. It's kind of funny because I feel like he's kind of minimalist and just doesn't label it. Because, for example, when he gets Xbox games, he likes to play them until he's bored of it, and he will go back and sell it right away so he can get another, and he keeps doing this process. So he has like a couple games at one time, and he never keeps them like for longer than a few months. So it's very interesting because he's very much that way. He didn't have tons of things to bring into this place. It is a lot of my stuff instead. So it's very interesting. So I'm thinking maybe living with him will further help my journey on sort of becoming a minimalist. And I say sort of because I by no means am trying to be like the extreme minimalists out there. I mean, the people who, I have watched some videos. People are super strict on it. Some people go completely paperless. Me, at least right now, I can't imagine myself going completely paperless. Maybe half of what I have. But it's all a process, first of all. And then second of all, everyone has their different boundaries. So that's one thing that I just want to explain to you guys is everyone's going to be different when it comes to minimalism. And I'm labeling it. I don't know how far I'm going to get in this. I'm just being straight up and honest with you guys that first of all, it's going to take a long time because I am super busy all the time, and whenever I have free time, trust me, I do not feel like decluttering, and I do not feel like purging and going through and working. So it's going to take some time, and then I just don't know how much I'm actually going to get rid of and end up with. The thing is, it's a lifestyle, so it's more so there's initially decluttering stages, but then you kind of just live in that way. So for example, when you bring a clothing item in, you get rid of one, and that's just your life now. It's like instead of building up to 10 and you have to get rid of 10 and then it's another decluttering session, you just kind of, it's like habits. Like any habit, it takes some time to adjust. Sorry if I'm a little bit rambly. I'm just kind of being honest with what's on my mind, and this isn't scripted, and it's just me being real about kind of my thoughts about this. So I have a lot of candles. So that's kind of my first thing is I have so many candles that I don't have a place for them anymore. I was lucky enough in my other house when I lived with my parents to have a whole bottom dresser drawer that was all candles because it was big. I had a big dresser. Well, ever since moving in here, we got new furniture. And the new furniture, the dresser isn't as big, so I can't do that again. And I don't have that room in my IKEA LX9 drawers, and so it's just a little bit difficult. So what I'm doing instead is I have a row of candles on the windowsill in the office and makeup room. And these are the candles that I'm going to go through first. I can visually see that they are out. I'm going to finish them before I touch any of the ones that are in. I have a full box of Yankee candles because those are bigger and harder to store. And then I have a drawer in my Alex unit of the Bath & Body Works candles. So I do have them in 3 places right now. My goal is to only have like one Alex drawer of candles. So I don't want to just have one candle at a time. I do want some variety, but I want less. I kind of was on a crazy candle kick a few years ago, and I overdid it because then life got the best of me and I'm not home enough to burn them. So it's gonna take some time to even get through the ones that are on the windowsill. But my goal, and I've been doing them, I've been burning them ever since I moved in, when I get a chance, my goal is to, like I said, get those done with completely, then get another assortment and keep going like that. So that's kind of one of the things I'm starting. Another thing I've done, I have donated 4 boxes, 4 regular size moving boxes of stuff since moving in, and I am currently working on my 5th. This is super exciting to me because I did bring a lot of stuff over. I did. And some of it, a lot of it actually, I brought over and I said to myself, I like this now, I like this here. I don't know if it'll fit in the decor or whatever, or fit well in space-wise, my new place. So I brought it just in case. Well, I'm not kidding, 3 boxes of knickknacks. I come from a household where knickknacks are a big thing. So first of all, I kind of grew up in that environment, and that's how I got a hold of them, and that's how I grew to like them. But, you know, it's not me to have tons and tons of stuff all over. I don't like it. It makes me stressed. It looks cluttery and messy, and I don't like it as much. So first of all, I'm finding myself more, which is really nice. And second of all, it's just easier to get unattached to things. It's really weird because in this new place, it's actually mine. This whole place is actually mine to do whatever I want with it. And yeah, Shadell has a say, but I, again, have most of the things. So it's like I have to figure out where they go or if they don't go. So I have gotten rid of just about half of the knickknacks. So about 1.5 boxes of the knickknacks are completely gone. I donated them to Goodwill. They are out of my life. And it was actually easier than I thought it would be because a lot of them were packed away for years. I had packed away, I kind of cycled through stuff in my bedroom over the years. And as I would get more, I would pack them away in case I wanted them again. Well, guess what? I totally forgot what I had and I didn't even care anymore. It was like stuff from when I was younger, and it's, you know, silly stuff. So that was kind of easy to get rid of. And then some of the other knickknacks that are not even out there in the basement, I did store some away because they mean more to me, they're more sentimental, or I just really like them. And to be honest, still kind of in the unpacking process. So I'm giving myself a little time on the rest. But that's already a really good step for me, personally. Again, for you, that might still seem like a whole bunch. Totally okay. I'm just saying, for me, I'm already super proud of myself. Some other stuff I got rid of. I already went through and got rid of some clothes. I'm going to go through my dresser and my closet and go through even more. So you guys saw that I have a walk-in closet now. So I want to get stuff out of the dresser and hang it because I have the room. My dresser, again, is smaller, so it's not really fitting everything so well. It's kind of cluttered and wrinkly. So that's kind of the first step, and then I'll kind of look through and be like, do I really want this? So I'm not quite sure how much I'll get rid of, but I'm pretty excited about that. Some other things that I already donated. Let's see, so we have the knickknacks, some kitchen gadgets that either my mom or myself have gotten through the years and just thought that I could use. They end up being useless and I just don't need them or want them. So I got rid of those. Let's see, what else? A couple of pictures. Pictures is another thing. I'm going super slow on hanging stuff on the walls because 1, I don't want it to look over cluttered, and 2, I'm putting up what I super love first, and then I'm kind of giving myself a break. And then I'm going to go back. I'm going to do this a few times and make sure that I'm putting holes in the wall, not only where I want, but for what I want. I want to make sure I'm going to love this piece up there for years because I don't want to replace pictures that often. So that's kind of the deal there. So those are kind of hanging around still in a box, but I'm getting there. And keep in mind, I did get rid of some stuff before moving. I'm not that crazy. So I did purge a good amount of things. Honestly, I can't remember what I got rid of because it was a couple months ago, but I did get rid of some, but I gotta say it's been easier to unload once I moved in, just because, again, I know what I want or don't want because this is my home for years to come. So I want to make this be how I want. You know, it's not like when we were in the process of buying the place, yeah, I knew what it looked like, but not really. I mean, come on, these walls completely changed the whole room than they were when they were tan. And then the furniture, just, it all brings its own life. And so and just being very careful about all the stuff I put in. I'm also trying to, I try to do the whole, does this make me happy? Do I really love this, or can I live without it type thing, where, well, some people say you can hold them, and if it doesn't bring you joy, get rid of it. Other people say if you hold it, you actually get more attached, and that's the whole purpose of shopping, is like, if you pick something up a few times, chances are you're gonna buy it because you feel more attached to it. So I don't know how to feel on that one. Comment below if you kind of have an opinion, but other than that, I've just kind of been really analyzing and being like, do I really need this? Another thing is duplicates. That's very hard for me. So guys, you know that I'm a couponer. You know this through my other channel. I do couponing videos most weeks, and I love it. It gives me an adrenaline rush, and I save tons of money. So I am kind of having difficult times with both these together, because if you think about it, minimalism and couponing are extreme opposites. Couponing is like hoarding tons and tons of items at once, and minimalism is having barely anything. So this has been my struggle. However, how I justify it is, first of all, a lot of the stuff you've seen me coupon, I am in the process of trying to sell on like Facebook groups and local groups and stuff like that, because like mouthwash, I really don't need a lot, because let's be honest, I don't use it that much. I know that's a little gross to some people, but hey, that's just me. And then other stuff, like, it comes a point when I get too many shampoos and conditioners, they're just gonna realistically expire. So stuff like that I'm trying to sell to make a few bucks and get them off my hands. So I'm keeping the couponing in check, but I still have a stockpile in the garage. So, but I justify it because my stockpile is like 2 shampoos and 2 conditioners for myself, or like 3 shave gels, or I don't know, 3 body washes, just because those Bath & Body Works deals, the buy 3 get 3, when I need body wash, I do that, just because you're saving so much money. So I'm also the type of person that saving money is a big deal to me, especially now. You know, we're definitely starting to feel it. So it is very important to still do those methods, because for me, that's what works with saving money, is coupons. If you have a better option, please let me know in the comments below. I'd really appreciate it when it comes to like groceries and stuff like that. But basically, I'm just keeping it in check. I'm keeping it realistic while saving money. And then I also try to make a little money off of what I coupon if it's excess. But I'm never going to be one of those people who only has 1 body wash and doesn't get another one until they're on like the last 2 drops. Because there are people like that. There are minimalists who think like that. And that's fine if that works for you, but it doesn't work for me. And so that's kind of been a lot of my journey, is figuring out what works. What is going to work for me realistically? I mean, let's get real. So if you take on too much too soon, not only are you going to get super overwhelmed, but chances are you're going to get rid of things that you actually didn't want to, and you may have regrets. So I'm taking my time, and I'm really thinking. I'm not overthinking, as in being overly attached when I shouldn't be, but I'm thinking to the point where I just don't want to regret this. So far I haven't. So far it's been great. But this is just the beginning, the super beginning, because trust me, I still have a lot of clutter around the house. Not compared to some people, but a lot more than other people. So it's still a process. So I'm still getting there. Like, for example, my books. They're still in a suitcase because I brought them over in a suitcase because it was easy, because they're heavy. So first of all, I've yet to even take them out, because I have to either get a bookshelf or one of those cube shelves to store them in, because I literally have nowhere to store them. But then it got me thinking, do I really need to? I don't know. I'm the type of person that I pick up a book, I read it through once, and if I really enjoy it, I'll hang on to it. But guess what? I never reread books. Never. It's kind of like I never rewatch movies. Like, I really don't. There's only a select few movies that I have ever rewatched. I'm just that way. Like, I don't know, fond memories, I don't know. So that's my next kind of hurdle, is I want your suggestions when it comes to the books. Because trust me, I got rid of over half of my book collection when I moved. So I did really good already. But the ones that I brought with me, it's just super hard to get rid of. So I'd really love some advice in that department. And I know about ebooks, but I really don't want to have to buy an e-reader right now, because I'm not actually buying a lot of books. So it's not like it'll save me money right now. I know it saves space, but I'm not going to go buy the books that I currently have, you know what I mean? So I would just love some advice on that, kind of in that department. So that's all. I'm going to stop talking your ear off. I just wanted to kind of run through and give you guys the start of my journey to minimalism. And I have been watching so many great videos. I'm going to link a few YouTubers below who I absolutely love, who have been helping me so much by motivating me and explaining things and just being awesome about minimalism. Please check out their videos because I love them so much. They don't even know I'm shouting them out in this video, to be honest, but I mean, they've really helped me, so hopefully they can help you too, and hopefully I can. I will do my best to really stick to this journey, and I know it'll come in handy because physical things cause stress for me. I get anxious. Like in this room, when we first moved in, I was so anxious to ever come in this room because there was just too much. Now it's mostly unpacked, but still, stuff is kind of just sitting places, and it's driving me nuts, and I need to be productive because this is my office. So I can't wait to unload even more because I swear, when I donated those 4 boxes, I felt so accomplished. I felt a little nervous, to be honest, but I felt so accomplished because I'm like, 4 boxes already? Great, let's keep doing this, you know? So I can't wait to see what the future holds with this. And again, I don't really want to call myself a minimalist, at least not yet, because I'm really not. But maybe I will be a year from now. Who knows? So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Give it a thumbs up if it was helpful. And I hope to see you guys in the comments with all the stuff I asked about. I could really use the help. But yeah, subscribe for more videos. I'm going to be doing more minimalistic videos on this channel, as well as my normal beauty videos and stuff like that. But I will see you in my next video. Bye.